Hey, welcome everyone to the test drive of a Maserati Ghibli S. Welcome everyone back to the Maserati Ghibli S. I love doing the Italian accent. I feel like whenever I'm sat in this car, I have to speak with an Italian accent. I would love to say now that let's go have some bolognese and pizza, but it's Ramadan, so, and the sun is shining, so no food for at least another 5-6 hours. Hey, this is a Maserati Ghibli S, and the exhaust in this car sounds like a Luciano Pavarotti. And when you let go the accelerated pedal, it sounds like a Jose Carreras. Actually is one of the cheapest cars that you can buy from Maserati brand. This car basically compares directly with the cars like a Mercedes CLS and with the cars like a BMW 6 Series and the Audi A7 and so on. But the difference that this car has to all of them is that this is an Italian Maserati, you know, and the others are just German. And as much as I love German cars, I have to admit that they're just boring. Most of them are dull. And for me, I did mention this in one of my previous vlogs, that for me one of the defining characteristics in any car is the fun factor, and the Maserati has plenty of it. You know, this car is just grinning with character. This is one of my favorite BMWs ever made. It's the E39 BMW M5. It's basically the greatest saloon car, the sports saloon car that ever been made. Yeah, with the 400 horsepower natural aspirated V8. It's just an amazing car. And you gotta check out the exhaust on this, especially when you delete the mufflers. It's just perfect. So in the spirit of Ramadan, we'll try to film a charity vlog. What I mean by charity vlog is that we'll try to find strangers that never really experienced a sports car and then try to put them in a Maserati and see if they like it. Yeah, I guess this will be a perfect kind of charity vlog. My friend Ines, yes? Dines. Yes. From Nepal. Ines, let's go fast. Fast in this? Yeah? Yes. Yeah, baby. I've been I gotta say that as much as I like this car, it does have a lot of drawbacks. Like one of the main drawbacks is that, you probably know this, but Maserati, Ferrari and Chrysler are all of them are part of the Fiat group. Okay? And as a result of that, this car shares a lot of technology with Chrysler. Like, do you notice like the infotainment screen and this screen in the middle between the clusters? All this, they basically donate from the Chrysler. You can make an argument and say that, you know, my car has an infotainment system from a Ferrari. You know? But in reality, it's not that good. I mean, especially if you compare to BMWs, right? Or to Audis, like they have much better infotainment system. Jump, come in. Get a jiggy with it. No, get a jiggy with it. This was the first ever, the Ghibli was the first ever Maserati that came out of the factory with a diesel engine. And which is very sacrilegious, right? Because Maserati is known for its, like, Maserati has more than 100 years of history and is known for its racing pedigree. Italiano. And the exhaust sounds like a Luciano Pavarotti. And when you do... Oh, okay, there's a police. Okay, no more Luciano Pavarotti. So just to wrap up the Maserati SQ4 test drive, I gotta say that I have fallen in love with that car. It was just amazing. It's the non-tangible things that give that Maserati, that make that Maserati so amazing. It's like the exhaust sound, you know, the handling feel, the brand image, the racing pedigree that that brand has, and so on, which make that car just perfect, you know. And obviously you would love to show off in front of girls and tell them that you're an owner of a Maserati, which has an engine that has been assembled by Ferrari. How cool is that to tell that to your mates, right? However, if you buy that car, you should be prepared to pay a Maserati-like bills for it. What I mean by that is that if you buy that car from showroom, it would not cost all that much more than an obvious German competitor. However, when it comes to buying parts for that car, it's gonna cost a ton of money. Just to give you an example, the Cadillac right there, I recently replaced the brake pads for that car, and the set of rear and front brake pads costed me about $350. Whereas my friend, the owner of the Maserati, when he replaced the brake pads, the set of 4 brake pads for his car costed $2,000. Can you imagine? $2,000. Makes no sense, right? $2,000 for a set of brake pads. I just don't get it.
Technology.
So continuing the charity vlog.
Yep.
Me and Maga are now gonna go and give some
dates and water to those who fast in this
and those who are not fasting.
Yeah, actually, in this holy month
of Ramadan.
Yes.
And now you'll see us from the point of view camera. Enjoy.
How to be Muslim.
Ramadan Karim. Ramadan Karim. Ramadan Karim. Thank you, brother. This really good man, he gave us banana as well in return for the water and the dates. Imagine this bus now stops and is like, give us water to all the passengers. So we're gonna wrap up the charity vlog right here, me and Maga. The sun is just set it actually, so we're now going to have iftar.
Yeah. Proud to be Muslim.
Hit the subscribe button and hit the like button, and I'll see you next time, inshallah.